Episode 148. Komori has defeated the extreme versions of Leviathan, Ramu, and Shiva, therefore absorbing their power as a summoner. Or so I like to pretend. And that's why she's heading back into the depths of the earth to fight that damn robot tree thing, the Avatar, in the second coil turn 3. My real reason for going back is that I've actually figured out, I think, a way to consistently beat it. Guess we'll head over to the right place to enter, just because. We can do it from anywhere now that we unlocked it, but I kind of want to be in the area when we're heading into the raid. Of course, there's no need to actually do turn 3 or complete it, because I can just skip to turn 4 and complete that to unlock the next tier. But I feel like I want to get this on camera. There isn't really any cutscene after beating it, like with Alice or anything, but I just want to do it. Oh, and I want to do it unsynced. I'll just let the intro play out. We'll skip the dialogue with Alice at the very beginning. Once again, we're still here at level 71 with the Epic Echo plus 200%. And the normal echo, which gives us plus 20%, apparently, even though it was plus 30% in the first set of turns or whatever. Gonna have to take care of these ads. Still don't know the fastest way to get all the way over to the end zone. Think we can just hump up over here? Maybe we can avoid this guy. Kind of a weird route it takes. Up the wall. So can we go up here and just... I think the end should be just right over here in this room. We should get our carbuncle. Right, here's the end. And here's what we're going to do. First of all, we're going to wait here. Until we get back some of this. And now we're ready for this. I have to act fast, because I have now stacked all of my offensive abilities before heading into the boss. I mentioned before how raids later on get rid of your ability, or get rid of trash mobs before the boss. But as a person who personally enjoys trash mobs sometimes in raid design, I'll be making use of their presence here. Very important to drink lemonade. By fighting those mobs, you can activate abilities like this ability that activates all of your eggies before even entering battle with the boss itself. Now I have all the eggies stacked up, plus further ruin and 2 stacks of this Aether, Fester, whatever thingy. As soon as the timer is almost done on the further ruin, I'm going to begin the battle, and then begin with 2 cycles of the big attack thing right now. Gotta remember to get rid of this. Use a barrier to absorb that. Stay within melee range, prevent damage from its stronger damage ranged attack. And now we begin this counter again, and almost immediately get back our eggies. Very quickly. When the counter on that reaches 4, it'll be about 20 seconds before it gets back. Or brings up the dreadnought, which we do want to take care of just because it might actually do some major white mechanic or something that I'm afraid of. Put up our barrier again. And here's where the scary thing comes, the Allegan Field. We have 30 seconds before this thing kills us, because what it does is deals double the damage that you took while it was up. And since I'm the only tank here, that means it's going to be a shit ton of damage. And we make it. Damn. I was so certain that would work. Maybe I should have weaved in a potion right there. But that's the strategy. We almost had him. And actually I did this once already. I've made it all the way to the end, and cleared this before in practice. I wasn't actually intending to clear it, but it just so happened that I was able to do it. It was pretty close there too. Luckily I can try this whole strategy again because there are more of those beneficial mobs for me to stack my buffs on, or stack my attacks on. Here we are. Just need Carbuncle out. Do one of these, get that out. Oh great. I summoned more enemies to my area. Well, we still have like 60 seconds before the further rune's about to run out. We want the further rune to be almost done on the countdown, the 60-second countdown. Before starting the fight. That way we're that much closer to using Fester again, and then the other attacks. I'm gonna have to be careful about using potions a little bit earlier, so that I can use 2 rounds of potions during the fight. As well as standing close to the boss so that it doesn't do the ranged attack at the very beginning. So we're just about ready for another round once the timer hits around 5, 4, 3 now. The important thing about this strategy is that it lets me use Searing Light on a bunch of my attacks here. All at once. Searing Light being the attack buff. Damn. I need the barrier up for this. I hope the timing being off there didn't cost me. I think as long as they don't charge at the same time, it should be fine, so... Right, I should use a potion, like I said. And then later on in the fight, towards the end, I'll be able to use another potion, I hope. We'll use an addle just in case. I'm not sure when the perfect time to use an addle would be, but as long as we use it, it's at least doing something. Use this guy again. He's still alive. I was taking some unnecessary damage from that guy. I thought I killed him in one hit with the Eggy. That's unfortunate. We've got the barrier up. Damn. Missed the global cooldown. 12 seconds. Get out of Eggy, do a swift cast, please kill. Damn. Don't leave. He left. We missed the scan. Ellie should be back soon. I think I need to just... maybe ignore the Dreadnought. The Eggies do some splash damage with their attacks. Although... yeah, it is the Allegan field that is killing me, so... if I just kind of wait... wait, you saw me? I'm standing here though. Damn. If we just kind of wait until the Allegan field, or rather, until the Dreadnought gets close to the boss or something. Yeah, we can position ourselves so that when the guy walks over towards us, he overlaps with the boss as much as possible. Then these Eggy abilities can do some splash damage and take care of him. I don't think the damage that he'll do with his auto attacks or whatever will necessarily kill me that quickly. It's really just the Allegan field I think I have to worry about, because I'm definitely not going to survive the Allegan field. Damn, I fucked up the timing, because I don't have the damn thing. Can I leave? I can't. I can stand in these though, that'll kill me. I've used up so much ads already. Those patrolling orbs, there's a limited number of them, so... I think what might have happened during my practice run, or whatever, the run that I was using as practice but ended up winning anyway, by mistake, was I somehow got a critical hit with one of the Eggies or something when they did their big attack, and that somehow took out 5% of the boss's HP at the very end. I feel like I remember that happening. So I actually gotta remember to use the... whatever this ability is that gives me the Eggies. Don't recall the actual name. Right, we don't want to trigger any more of those orbs. Hopefully none come my way. What is this ability called? Aether Charge, that's right. Aether Charge works on like a 60-second cooldown or something, so... it kind of lines up nicely with Perfect Ruin. Or, not Perfect Ruin, Further Ruin, for Ruin 4. And we're just about ready when the timer hits around 5 seconds. This time for real. Tower should be up soon. Gotta get ready with the barrier on that. Just dip in once. And now we go on the other side, so that when the Dreadnought comes up, he'll overlap with the boss and we can hit him with the smash damage. Use a potion. I think Addle, maybe? I think we can only use Addle one time during this fight, although maybe if I used it earlier it could be 2 times. Probably doesn't matter too much. Dreadnought should be out soon. I'm actually going to use Ruin here to wait for the Dreadnought. So that we can use this ability. That should hit both. It didn't hit both, damn. That damn thing is still up. Maybe I can just ignore it though. I don't think I can ignore it. Yup, that was a mistake. I really thought the slash damage would kill that damn thing. The thing about these Eggies is they have different, like, splash damage, niches. Titan deals damage to all enemies within 5 yawns. And same thing with Garuda, within 5 yawns. But Ifrita is like a cone in front of it. So that might miss sometimes. And also the 5 yawn radius might be smaller than the boss's radius itself. Which is pretty annoying. Alright, it only takes 2 global cooldowns or something to kill the big guy. And actually even less than that if I use one of my festers or whatever. I think I must have gotten pretty lucky that practice run with some criticals or something. Or even the boss has a chance to miss you when it does auto attacks or something, just based on your item level. I'll definitely try to prioritize the damn big guy. When the timer hits 5, here we go. Barriers up, into the field, out of the field, back in melee range. Use a potion. Use an addle. Dreadnought should be out pretty soon. Get rid of that guy. Okay, there. The slash damage actually helped me that time. Barriers up. And pretty soon we need to do one more Aether charge. Hopefully getting big damage at the end. I'll get another chance at a potion pretty soon. Ignore the towers. Time for big damage with the Eggies. 10 seconds. And I think we got it. End it with a Freet. Pretty touch and go, but it works. It's just a very narrow timing between when the Allegan field runs out and between when you're killed by the auto attacks from the Dreadnought and the other guy, the Avatar, if you leave the Dreadnought up too long, so you kind of want to thread the needle between the two in this very specific setup that I have on maximum echo with level 71 Summoner, which no one will ever need to replicate. But we did it. And our reward is just this part of the map. Because there's no cutscene at the end, we can just go to the next turn, like we always could have. What a brick wall that was. Let's hit an even harder brick wall. Turn 4. 6,329 yawns. I think that's 3 times as deep as the first coil, or something. This doesn't look like underground. That surely cannot be Dalamud. How? Where are we? The final resting place of Nael van Darnus. This is a grave for the undeserving. And for the crime of trespassing upon my god's sanctuary, this place shall serve as your grave too. No. In the hour of his failure, Nael van Darnus felt the currents of aether begin to bear away his essence. But before oblivion could claim the last of him, a divine will reached out, and I was born. Then did the words of my God resound in mine ears. Bring unto mine enemies crushing defeat, that they might know despair without end, and claim thee thus the victory which thou wert once denied. It would seem that little remained of Nael's essence when Bahamut plucked him from the brink of oblivion, and the result was this strange simulacrum. Nevertheless, her aura bespeaks greater power. She channels the rage of the Elder Primal himself. Lord Bahamut, thy wish is my command. None shall scape thine unquenchable fury. Come, ye dull, unthinking beasts, bare your teeth. They will avail you naught in the calamity to come. Nael deus Darnus, previously Nael van Darnus in 1.0, As I said, this is the area where you would have fought Nael van Darnus in 1.0, or at least a replication of it. Somewhere high in the sky, on these floating rocks, before the moon Dalamud fell down onto Eorzea. I don't know everything about Nael van Darnus, his whole story, but apparently it wasn't Nael van Darnus you were fighting the entire time, not really, or rather the whole time. It was his sister, or something like that, taking on his guise, which is why the person we're fighting now has the appearance of a woman, but refers to themselves as Nael van Darnus the guy, disguising themselves as the genuine article, at least that's what it was back in 1.0. This twisted simulacrum, as LSA put it. I'm not sure what it is, if it's Nael van Darnus, his sister, or something else. In any case, we don't know any of that because Komoi wasn't in 1.0. Just another target to kill, right? No mobs to train on, and get our attacks up on. Just going to have to fight. And we're going to lose, I'm pretty sure. This is notoriously the hardest brick wall in all of the coils, I'm pretty sure. Especially on unsynced. Especially on underleveled unsynced. Here we go. Let's see if I can remember how this goes. Just some auto attacks until we get to the next phase, I guess. And now we're getting marked by meteors. We're not just getting marked by meteors, we're getting marked by meteors that become golems, which is a problem for us. And the trouble with these meteors is you have to place them in very specific locations, which I don't even know remotely how they're supposed to be placed. If they get too close to each other, they explode and do shit tons of damage or something. And these guys, well, they're just a problem in general. If they get too close to each other, they do some really nasty shit, like that, and become unkillable. So you need to kill two of them very quickly, so that they don't get close to each other, and the third one you can take down at your leisure. But as he is right now, he's unkillable. Can't even see his face. That's our first brick wall of a few. I'm going to change up my strategy to save up some of my eggies for that part. And just in general my other damage dealing stuff. First meteor is coming out. Can't really avoid this. I think the placement is done there, so... Right, there it goes. We can't get away from it, but... Next come these meteors. Or not. We didn't actually do a phase skip, so... The meteors aren't coming out yet. And we're taking a lot more damage than we need to. Great. There are supposed to be actually 3 meteors coming down on 3 different players, but since I'm the only one here, all the markers stack on me. And the 3 enemies kind of end up in random locations, sort of. Take out these ones first, they're too close to each other. Actually, wait. Because those 2 meteors were close to each other, one of them exploded, which is actually beneficial for me, because I don't have to deal with more golems. In normal battle, you're supposed to avoid those getting close to each other to avoid raid-wide damage, but since I'm solo, I don't actually have to worry too much. And now comes the second round of meteors, where they're all just kind of stacking on me, like crazy. It's terrible. Put the barrier up. I'm gonna die though, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Let's maybe try to go a little bit faster on that first phase. So it doesn't do that big iron chariot for huge damage. We'll save our eggies for the golems if we need them. Should be able to get them down fast enough for this though. Here comes that first meteor. I'm actually going to try just standing still. See if this does any reasonable damage to me if I'm just not moving. Okay, that's actually pretty bad. I maybe don't want that. We're on the second phase now, and actually the placement of that meteor is pretty bad for me, isn't it? Oops. They're not close to each other, so I'm gonna have to kill quickly. I think I was too late. That's unfair. Well, this is a wipe. I think I need to save my festers, these things, to get more damage in a shorter period of time. But that does risk Nael doing the Iron Chariot if I don't do him enough damage too quickly. We're going to use some of our eggies with Searing Light to try to get that damage up. Put this meteor way in the corner, I guess. Alright, next phase. He's coming down. I guess I don't need to bother moving around. We can put the barrier up though. Gotta kill quick. And we're good. At least for this phase of golems. I don't know how to deal with this. There are just too many meteors. And they all become golems, right? Or a number of them become golems. I'm just going to run circles around him and see what that does. If we can even survive this onslaught of damage. They're stacking up in a weird red-yellow pattern. I'm gonna die. Damn. Can't even get past the golem phase. One other thing that I could try, and this is kind of me on my last legs here. Last thing that I could try is just standing still during that whole last phase with the meteors. I'm not sure if stacking all of those meteors up on each other is a good idea. Or I guess the other thing I could do is run around the entire perimeter rather than getting them all together. Let's try both of those ideas, if I can get back to that. I forgot to use Aether Charge. This is gonna kill me. He's gonna do the chariot. Let's kind of put this over here, I guess. I guess it's Ravenspeak that does a ton of damage. Now we're just going to stand still and try to tank all of this shit. Or at least we can start running now that we're almost on full HP. I guess we're actually trying the spread everything out strategy first. These green ones should become the golems, but I'm not sure about the yellow and red ones. I'm pretty sure they also become golems. Maybe. I don't have my attacks ready. Although one of them exploded, so that's good for me. Oh, there come the other explosions. Are we good? Are we good on explosions? Can we actually make it to the next phase, maybe? Ah, Mega Flare, right. Maybe our barrier can help us out? At least we made it to Mega Flare. That's an achievement, right? We lived. The debris actually does more damage than Mega Flare. Oh god. Well, we survived to the next phase, kind of. We only got a brief glimpse of it, too. Now I have to ask myself, was there anything in that last run that I could have done better to survive those extra attacks? Somehow I'm not so sure I could have. I could try to get closer to full HP during that last phase. Yeah, I did start out a little bit weaker because I didn't have my Aether Charge going, and then he did Raven Speak, so we'll give it one more try with the same strategy, just a bit better. Is Carbuncle? No. And here we go. Wait until Eggies are ready, then Searing Light. We'll use Titan and save the others. Please don't do Raven Speak. He's doing Raven Speak. Can I avoid Raven Speak? If I'm faster, maybe? Priority target. Damn, I'm using the wrong attack. That's no good. That's not fair. I was using a Freed Eggie, that's why. Well, maybe this is good. I can retry trying to avoid Raven Speak. Maybe I use Searing Light a little bit earlier with Ifrit. Like this, then that. Forgot to put up barrier. Then that. And this might do enough damage that we don't have to deal with Raven Speak. No, Raven Speak is coming out regardless. Maybe I can start healing. And what damage does Nael go away for the first phase? I guess it's more than this, huh? Looks like it was around 65% actually. I'm not sure I can deal 65% damage that quick. So I might just have to eat up the Raven Speak. There might be no way for me to avoid all of that stuff. One more try. I don't think I can just pump in all the damage at the very beginning. I do need some resources to kill those damn golems. Did we avoid Raven's Peak? I didn't actually see. Alright, don't use a Freet. Gotta make sure we have Titan Eggy ready. Get ready on healing. Next round, start the circle closer to this meteor. Start running. Are those too close? They might be. I'm actually full on health. But we'll want to pre-heal, I guess, for when this comes down. Alright, we got barrier. And now we don't. One of the meteors exploded on the other. Now we're going to get Mega Flare, and the other meteors around the arena are going to explode in sequence. Can we heal through all of this shit? We're on full health, no barrier, but the meteors are going to come one after the other, real annoyingly, while Nael is attacking us. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Okay, I have one last thing in mind. It came in mind while we were fighting. This battle is supposed to last much longer, right? And I'm pretty sure Mega Flare doesn't just come out super quickly or something. Let me think. All of those meteors exploding in quick succession is a big problem. If some of them explode earlier than the others, do they do the same damage? I'm going to try stacking some of them during that second meteor phase so that they actually explode earlier and some of them don't. I used up one of my resources by accident, dang. We didn't avoid Raven's Peak this time. And actually I forgot to use barrier, big problem. What happens if I just wait here? This guy only does some measly auto attack, right? I mean, I guess it's more than I can out heal. Or maybe we're just about even? What about Demolish? Is that terrible? It's not that bad. So my question is, do the meteors come out if I'm just sitting here waiting? Because I can just wait for that meteor over there to explode, and therefore not have it explode later. And I guess I can build up my attack too. Oh no, I killed it. Oops. Well, that lets me build up barrier as well. Alright, so we're going to run around like this. And maybe stack a few of these over here, so that we get some early explosions. No, they're still not stacked up as much as I want them to be. I think the important thing here is to leave one alive. So we'll kill this one. We're actually pretty low on health already. Let all the meteors around us explode. Wait, why'd he get bigger? Oh, he ate one of the other meteors. That's just sitting on the ground. That's right, they can do that. Can we even kill this guy now? We can. One meteor is okay. And actually that's part of the intended mechanic, that they eat up meteors so they don't explode, that's right. So I can maybe use that. Maybe. Well, now I'm just gonna wait for those other ones to explode. Put up a barrier. We're actually full up on health. And how long do we have until they explode? They really should be exploding by now. Oh, Mega Flare is coming out anyway. Do we just kill this guy or what? Can we leave him alive? And now they start exploding. Great. I hate it. That's not fair. Why'd they wait to explode until Mega Flare? If they're going to wait until Mega Flare, I can only survive like 2 of them. But I could try. Exploding them early, like I said, leaving only 2 not stacked together. The timing's going to be weird with when they fall. But I can maybe manage that. I just have to wait to trigger the meteors until I'm ready for them. I guess we don't have to worry about skipping Raven Speak that much, but we'll try it. We'll try to stack one of the golems here so that it eats up this meteor. I can't really control where the other 2 go, but we can kill them quick enough. So let that one live. Or does that explode just by landing next to it? Damn, it explodes. Well, that's good too. I guess. No, why'd you live? I wasn't quick enough, but I was so sure that other one was dead already was one of the attacks I laid on it. Problem with these Zeggies is they take some time to actually go out and attack. They have to physically move. Even though they do a lot of damage, 1, they take some time, and 2, sometimes it's not enough damage for a one-shot, even though I expect it. They're strong, but not that strong. At least, not at this level. Okay. Same strategy. Just going to change it up a bit. Use barrier early, I guess. Probably should have used the fruit there. We'll position close to, but not over, the meteor, so it doesn't explode and they can eat it. Gotta make sure we switch to this guy. Not dead? Okay, there we go. Now you eat this. And that's not a problem for us, you're weak. Wait, I should have waited to get back my stuff. I'm not ready for this phase. That's right, okay. Only 2 meteors not stacked up, so... That's 1, and just stack up all the rest here. Damn, that's 3 actually. Alright, that was close enough. That's not good. Okay, that was weird. Why'd they explode that way? I thought there was nothing else near it. Strategy is sound, I think. I can maybe, counting it out, do it. It seemed to work out. In my head, anyway. I should have barriered. Damn. Every little mistake just kind of adds up. Get rid of this one. Please kill quick. Okay, now you eat this. We'll wait a little bit to get back some of our stuff. Just want Bear to be back up. Can we sleep that? Probably not. Great, now I've got 30 seconds of paralysis. I'll just kind of wait for that to run out. Alright, we're going to use barrier right around now. Kill him. Try that same strategy in general. Nah, paralysis is gonna... Okay. That's 1, 2... I think now we stack. That might be weird placement, actually. This can work. No. The exploding meteors. They explode even if the little golems get close to them. I'm pretty sure there's a way to do this, but I'm not sure I can control the luck enough. If I somehow manage to get it so that only a few meteors, a maximum of like 3, 2 ideally, happen before the phase transition, I could survive them after they explode after Mega Flare. If I got lucky with the placement of the golems that last round, as they walked over towards me, they could eat up some meteors or something, or something, but I'm not sure how to control that. Control that well enough. One more try. Quick kill on the middle. Alright, so we want you to eat. We've got bear and everything pretty much. I guess we can wait a little bit for our attacks to come back. Not that they'll help us too much. Can they eat 2 meteors? That would actually help me out. Don't like that. Alright, use the barrier now and kill. Not exactly sure how I want to do this. Just stack up a couple of them here. Get the golems away from these things. Are those too close? They were. Shit. Damn it. The golems landed near the meteors, as expected. I can control the placement of one, but the other 2 are just kind of random. Cut the music. If I placed all the meteors like on this side here, I'd risk them blowing up, but the closer they are together, the less chance of the random placement of the golems landing on one of the meteors and exploding it. Or maybe I place them all far apart and just leave it kind of up to chance if the golems explode the meteors. It's hard to say. It's just too much I can't control. And that's not even the last brick wall. We kind of saw it almost. Heaven's Fall was really the main brick wall. Well, not Heaven's Fall itself, but stuff after that. Some dragons that start appearing. Didn't even get to see those, which we're definitely not going to pass, but I kind of wanted to get to the completely impassable wall before giving up. Oh well. I guess we'll give up on the less completely impassable wall, the nigh completely impassable wall, which is the meteors. Komori is pissed. Not so long after she cleared one brick wall, that damn avatar in the last turn immediately hits another. She's going to go home to the Waking Sands and complain to Urianger, as she usually does. Thing is, we pretty much run out of primals to get pretend power off of. Well, I guess there is the one. Maybe the most powerful primal of them all. Perhaps I'll do that, while I try to figure out a way that we can actually defeat Nael. Or at least get to his completely impassable wall. Next time we'll see if the Summoner class can absorb the power of the strongest primal there is. With thoughts of tiny Moogles flitting about in our head, now would be a good time to take a break.